Yo, yo, what it do? So, today I'm gonna be telling a story about karma. You're gonna see, just the way that things really come full circle. And I think I have a good story to go along with that. So, I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna hop right into it. Okay? So, the beginning of this saga takes place around my ninth grade year, which was probably like 2009. And I'm a freshman in high school, and people are starting to experiment certain stuff or whatever. And the thing with high school that I thought was interesting was, I was a new kid in middle school. So, like, going from middle school to high school, merging with the other middle school, like, I really had no clue, like, some of the kids who had grown up in that area, like, they knew, like, kids from the other school or whatever, but I didn't. So I didn't really know what to expect. So, but there was a kid that I had heard of from the other school that I had a friend that I had met. Let's call him Drew. And I had met him, and me and him became good friends, and he went to the other school. He was a year older than me, but he would tell me about this kid, and let's call this kid Brad. And he would just tell me about, like, this kid Brad and, like, how whack he was, and just the stupid things that he would do and everything. And, like, there was plenty of kids like that, so I kind of, made a mental note of it, but he did mention his name, like, quite a lot. So, fast forward a little bit of time, and, I'm in school, and at the time, I have a girlfriend that, like, she wasn't nothing to, like, put your nose out from. Like, honestly, like, she was probably one of the prettiest girls in the school that, to this day, I still don't know, like, how I got so, like, fortunate or whatever. But I find out that this Brad kid is writing her notes in one of their classes, just making shit up about me. Like, just literally saying I'm, like, talking to other girls, and I'm, like, doing this and that and all this stuff. And I'm like, I'd never even spoken a word to this kid, you know what I mean? Like, and he's a year older than me, but I don't give a fuck. So, obviously that's not gonna make me fucking feel good about him. So, even it was funny though, because even my girl would, like, kind of laugh at it. Like, she would just kind of be like, "What the hell?" But when I would see him, like, best believe, like, when I would see him, I would, like, kind of yell at him from across the courtyard. He never wanted to get too close, but I would kind of, like, look at him and dog him and be like, "Yeah, like what? Like what?" So, granted, nobody really liked this kid, but he still tried to partake in, like, normal high school activities. Not with me, that's for damn sure. But, you hear things. So he's trying to, like, get into the scene. Like, everybody's, like, starting to, like, go to raves and, like, take thizzles and stuff like that. So what I remember learning, I don't know how true this is or not, but people used to always say that, like, getting caught with ecstasy was the equivalent to getting, like, a manslaughter charge. And like I said, don't quote me on that. But, like, a good, I could probably say, like, at least 5 to 10 people told me that. So, bank that. One day, I'm in ninth grade, and I'm, like, hearing some, like, chitter chatter going around, and I hear that this girl that, I forget her name, but she was, like, this, like, Asian, like, high school, like, academic student, whatever. And apparently, she asked him to get her an ecstasy pill. And and of course, him being like the people pleasing little bitch that he was, he went and got it for her. And she specifically did it just so she could narc on him and go to the school cop or whatever cop and say, hey, that guy sold me drugs. Like, this is it right here. So he gets called in and he gets suspended from school. So that was the beginning of that. So I'm gonna leave that one there, and I'm gonna pick it back up in part 2 in 5 seconds.